Entry feed to Juwan Gary in the post, in the paint, shoots over Gasson, can't finish it off the back iron, and tipped out of bounds. It looks like it will be Nebraska basketball.
Yeah, fans not pleased about that one, but great second effort by Gary. We talked about the consistent motor that he was going to have. He's been a big presence right there. Missed the turnaround, but with the second effort, able to keep it alive. Give the Huskers an extra possession to work with.
Lawrence inbounds, bounce pass, tipped out of bounds, stays Husker basketball. Gasson got his hands on that entry to Juwan Gary. Still 18:45 left here in the first half. 3-0 start for the Wildcats. Williams inbounds across from the Kansas State bench. Looking for an option, bounce pass into Juwan Gary, short right corner. Back up top to Williams. He works with the basketball. Tried to find Mast as he couldn't look, and he turns it over. Here come the Wildcats in transition. Bounce pass into the paint. A huge dunk as Cam Carter tomahawks it down. 5-0 start for Kansas State.
Dream start there for the Wildcats. A miscommunication between Mast and Williams. Wanted a quick DHO exchange from the short elbow. It's completely misread, and right there, Carter makes him pay with a big dunk.
Mast turns the ball over to the right side again. Here comes Gasson dribbling up, and now Carter back to Gasson. Wide open in the left corner for three. That one's an air ball. Huskers chasing the rebound. Kaluma eventually comes away with it. 5-0 here with 18 to go in the first half. Entry pass into Will McNair. He is guarded by Gary. Hooks over him, left it short off the front side of the rim. Here comes Tominaga now for the Huskers as they escape that defensive play. Tominaga dribbling, gives it up top to Mast. He launches a top-of-the-arc three, nails it. Rick Mast finds nylon for the first Husker points. 5-3 ball game with 17:42 to go in the first half.
Good early confidence look for Mast. He was struggling right there, and some of the DHO stuff was really getting bumped on the elbow. Gets a wide open three there off a good push from Tominaga. Takes the look with confidence and drills it. Nice sign to see from the early big man.
On the right side, Perry finds Will McNair inside. Pass is stolen away. Juwan Gary got his hands on that one. Here comes Tominaga left to right from our vantage point. Gets a screen right from Mast. Finds Rick Mast this time on the left side. Launches another three. Hits it again. Rick Mast knocks it down. His second three of the ball game makes it 6-5 Huskers with 17:10 left in the first.
That's big. He shot 40% from three a season ago at Bradley. This year, only shooting 28.1%, but two early looks, he's able to get him to fall.
Gasson matches up with the smaller Jamarcus Lawrence, hooks with his right hand on the right side and drops it through. 7-6 ball game. Wildcats with the lead.
Nice bit of bully ball right there by Gasson. Knew he had the switch on the 6'2". Lawrence goes to work immediately. Skies over with that 7-foot-plus wingspan and is able to get the right hook to fall. They're up one.
Mast handling up top against the center McNair. Finds Juwan Gary, top of the arc. He's left wide open, and he knocks it down. Juwan Gary cashes out from three, the third one of the ball game for Big Red.
Yeah, big early shooting performance here for the Huskers. On the road, want to get some early threes to fall. That's exactly what they're doing. Got to play tight defense now. Don't let K-State get in a rhythm.
Carter to the left side. It's Perry. Now into the left corner. Gasson drives baseline against Juwan Gary. Picks his dribble up. Gives it up to Carter, top of the arc. Now to the free throw line. Now right side mid-range. McNair, he launches a three. The center over Tominaga. Can't finish it. Rebound Gary for the Huskers, and here comes Nebraska the other way. Here's Gary driving right into traffic. Layup is up off the glass, too short. Rebound Kaluma, and here he comes in transition. Tries to feed it inside, got it tipped away, got it back. Now it's Carter left side. Finds a wide open Gasson who drives right down the middle of the lane, right into Rink Mast. No foul call. Juwan Gary is left alone on the other side and lays it in off the outlet by Tominaga.
Yeah, K-State fans absolutely appalled there was no foul call there as Gasson went and challenged Rick Mast at the rim. Officials believe there was all ball right there, and Juwan Gary still recovering from the challenge and contest by Kaluma, able to pick up a free bucket on the other end with a cherry pick.
McNair in the post, hands off to Perry, back to McNair, mid-range area, got it poked away. Tominaga first to the floor, picks the basketball up, and we have a loose ball and a whistle, maybe a foul on McNair. No, a timeout. Huskers with the 11-7 advantage. Physicality a theme already in this ball game.
Yeah, it's physicality, and for Nebraska, they're doing a great job getting hands in the passing lane, causing deflections, causing uncertainty with the ball. They're turning this K-State team over and making it really, really convincing early. They've hit early threes. They're getting good early looks. Got to stop some looks at the rim. They're doing okay. Great physicality so far, and K-State responding in kind on the other end.
Huskers have found the range from deep to start this ball game. 11-7. Huskers with the 4-point advantage with 15:23 left here in this first half. We'll step aside with this timeout. You're listening to Husker basketball on 90.3 KRNU.
Altier and Maralda ready to take this face-off as Weigel, the defender, checks in early in this period. He has provided some great defense in the Husker zone. He's even been pretty aggressive on the offensive side as well, taking the puck himself quite a few times. As here he comes, taking control of the puck, sends it to the opposite side. Nebraska working across center ice. Here comes Maralda, sending it the other way. Nebraska trying to take advantage of this opportunity. Here comes Kubicek picking off the pass. Kubicek, 2-on-1. He's got Altier behind him to work with. Ends up just giving it up to the corner.
Yeah, and it's tough because you could see he wanted to do something, but he saw McCray take a tumble on that slick ice over there when he was trying to make a play on the puck. And so a little bit more hesitant trying to wait this one out, as now Creighton's going to reset and try to get a better attack going.
Slow start to period 3. We'll see if the Blue Jays can figure something out here. Here comes Altier in the neutral zone. Got poked away for a moment by Pontius as Rogers has to chase it down. Takes a shot up high. That'll be a penalty on Sean Rogers, as Creighton will be taking the power play in a moment. You see Altier shaken up just a little bit up high on that check by Sean Rogers.
Well, and again, it's by any means necessary that these Nebraska defenders are trying to lay any sort of punishment they can. That time, doing it outside the lines of play, and so Creighton going to have the penalty, as Rogers going to have to go to the sin bin and think about this one.
And here's an early opportunity for Creighton to get one on the scoreboard with a 5-on-4 advantage. Chance to maybe work themselves back into this game. You see Altier, you see Kubicek out there as well. Bishop Schugel, one of the better offensive options for Creighton. Maybe their best opportunity so far tonight, as there's a great job clearing the puck out early in this penalty kill for Nebraska.
Yeah, really good job, and this is going to take Creighton a little bit extra to develop right here. As you can see, more counter pressure again as they try to get ahead on the forecheck.
Here in Straw trying to slap that one, keeping it in the neutral zone, doing anything he can to keep the puck away from Alex Koff in net tonight. Koff still a clean sheet through 2 periods and counting.
Yeah, and how great of a confidence boost would it be to Alex Koff? Some early season struggles, but to pitch a shutout tonight against a hated rival, that has to be a huge one for the confidence.
Played only around 8 minutes or so, as here comes an opportunity. It looks like Caden Davis taking it the other way. Shorthanded, fires one, scores! Fourth goal of the season for Caden Davis, and the Huskers take a 4-0 lead.
Well, I tell you what, how big of a deflator is that for Creighton? You have every bit of momentum. The power play is in your hands, and Davis goes 1-on-3 and says, why not? Puts one in the top right corner past Lee, who had a sensational second period, and completely kills the power play with a shorthanded goal.
What a start to period 3 for Nebraska. Creighton trying to respond to all of this momentum. You hear the crowd here at the John Breslow Ice Center going crazy after that fantastic goal from Caden Davis. 4 different Huskers scoring tonight. As there's a fight for it on the near side boards, McGinnis getting in the action. Nebraska taking control once again into the neutral zone. Heiberg chases it down. The freshman going all the way inside, fires one, and he scores! Fifth different Husker with a goal tonight, and Nebraska leads 5-0 here in period 3. And Deerstad, back in her home state, sends this serve over. Riley on a tight pass to the net. Murray.
Harper Murray coming off a big night last night at Maryland, 16 kills. Today only with 1 to this point, but still making a presence on the defensive side.
Kennedy Orr retakes the service line, trying to extend on this 4-point Husker lead. Deerstad able to keep the point alive. Diving effort from Nyer, and Rutgers is able to pick up a point.
The Huskers all over the court. It was Orr, then it was Riley. Andy Jackson looking to make a run at it, couldn't get there. Rutgers staying in it.
Taylor Humphrey getting credited with the kill. She has really turned her offense up in the month of October. 3 and now 4 after last night, double-digit kill outings in the month of October. There's a big block on the outside.
Nebraska hitting 3-12, but you wouldn't guess it with Rutgers defense just shutting down a lot of big plays Nebraska just can't make.
Back to a 2-point difference. Chitty bump sets it outside. It's Kinkilla. Almost goes for a kill. Nebraska scrambling to try to get it over, and they do. In system again for Rutgers. Hard swing out of the middle. Gurkovich with bad intentions.
Gurkovich with this quick response there just slams it down. Beeson too far away from that one, and she found the opening.
Nebraska almost in danger of giving up this lead again. Here's Chitty. The standing float pass by Murray. She gets a hard swing on the outside.
Almost identical hits there. Murray to the back row, just finding the gap between each of those back row players, and Murray executing that kill perfectly.
Murray now, that was her 3rd kill of the match. Here's Riley with the serve. Great pass there from Dierstad. Again, and there's a block.
The block up front with Maggie Mendelson, who slid over on that one to help out.
Harper Murray right there in front of Kinkilla. Not trying to let the Australian get another kill tonight. Dierstad falls to her knees for that pass. There's a hard swing on the outside by Humphrey. Rutgers keeping this point alive. Humphrey again. Right into the block.
Between Beeson and Mendelson, Beeson shut down multiple, and then Mendelson closed it out there at the end. Up in the middle, got her hands up, slams it right back down.
Mendelson has been a wall up in front of the net tonight. 14-10 Huskers here in set 2. Up-tempo set to the outside, and Humphrey's able to take a point back.
Beeson looking for her 3rd block on that one. It gets through her hands, and Rutgers really staying in it.
Chance now for Kinkilla to keep her team within striking distance. Good pass there from Choboy on the serve receive. Beeson hard swing back to the Big Red side. This time Beeson goes soft on the tip, and it works out for her.
Beeson winding up on that one. I don't think the defense read that. Just a short pass and right in there in front of the hands of Kinkilla.
We have a media timeout on the court. 15-11, another competitive set between these two teams, and the #1 team in the country being challenged tonight on their home court. We'll see if Rutgers can keep it up when we come back on Big Ten Plus.